In the Zambian music scene, there is one name that stands out among the rest. A name that has become synonymous with hit songs. Catchy melodies and soulful vocals. A name that has captured the hearts and minds of millions of fans across the nation and beyond. That name is Yomaps. But who is Yomaps? How did he become the rising star that he is today? And what makes him so special and unique in the industry? To answer these questions, we need to go back to where it all began. To the humble origins of a young boy who had a passion for music and a dream to make it big. Yomaps, whose real name is Elton Mulenga, was born on November 29, 1994, in Kasama, a town in the northern part of Zambia. He grew up in a musical family, as his father, Mayanda Mundir, was a singer and songwriter who inspired him to develop an interest in music.
And you've told me that your dad has always been your biggest supporter.
Yeah, he has been there. Compared to mom.
To the wife.
Yes. Dad has been there. In fact, he's the one who bought the studio that I'm using right now.
You're telling me?
Yes.
Nice.
Yomaps started singing in the church choir when he was a child and later learned how to play the keyboard and the guitar. He also attended Chibombo High School, where he participated in various musical competitions and events. In 2016, Yomaps moved to Kabwe, a city in the central province of Zambia, where he recorded his first single, Jakarta Kuboko, featuring T-Gear. The song was a modest success, but it did not give him the breakthrough he was looking for.
So that period from 2010 to 2018, you're just hustling in the background.
Yeah. Like I was recording, like, it was like, when you want to achieve something, then it's not happening.
Yeah.
Then I'll give you an example, like ulefa akagela then kakukana, Nomba idafe fukushchidia, So that's that's the experience I had.
He continued to work hard on his music, experimenting with different genres and styles, such as Afro soul, Afro pop, Zamrock R&B, and hip hop. He also collaborated with other artists who helped him gain more exposure and experience.
In Kabwe, at that time, we didn't even have a radio station. Facebook was not there. So what we used to do with my friend, my best friend, this is my brother now, Kandeke. So we used to, when sewing kasida, tizaifa kamulika ka flash. So we used to go there. Then at that time badaba levi kenye mboma computer, bakubikira mulika memory card. Yeah, those days. So we used to do that with my friend, like twabika utuma nyimbo tufumishe, twabika mulika flash, then tuamboka ya kumakululu. Rebika, door by door, twapita mafirafina.
However, the turning point in his career came in 2018, when he released his most famous song to date, Finally, featuring Maki 2. The song was a massive hit, topping the charts and dominating the airwaves. It was also the song that introduced Yomaps to the world, as it received positive reviews and accolades from fans and critics alike. The song was so popular that it even won the Ngoma Award for Song of the Year in 2019. But how did Yomaps and Maki 2 meet?
So Mark had a show in Kabwe. Then he said that Yomaps is the biggest thing, like while he was performing on stage. Then people started calling me now. Boy, mukamba hapo kuno. Kamba hapo. So nikutoka kwenye nzeli kuti nende kuja kushona pesa nishasira show Mark aenda.
And how did they create such a masterpiece? Well, it all started when Maki 2, who is one of the most influential and respected artists in Zambia, posted a photo of Yomaps on his Facebook page, saying that he was the next big thing.
He posted on his social media platforms. Yeah. I was like, wow, this is my opportunity.
He praised his talent and his voice, and expressed his interest in working with him. He also invited him to his studio, where they recorded Finally in one night.
Then they gave me his number. I called him. I'm the one. I'm Yomaps. You know, dine big man, dine Yomaps. Mwache laka nje laka big man. Mulife winu nje. I have 2 songs. So I don't know which one you're going to jump on. Then he said, okay, send the songs. Then I had to send the songs on WhatsApp. So I had 2 songs I sent finally, and then kwali kofena imife song yakaina. Then Pap for 2 days he recorded. Are you free tomorrow? I was like, Agamba, I've been free. Big man, nah, I'm free. Okay, can you come to Lusaka? Njede, apape neso dangu Milo. No, Milo. Okay, fine. What time? Say anytime. Fine. So I went to Lusaka. He came to pick me up. Intercity. Is it Intercity or I don't know, City Market somewhere there. So he came with a big car, the black car. I don't know the name of that car, you know. So I was like, and he was waiting for me. I was like, wow.
He came himself.
He came himself. And then I say, come, but she so like, you know. So I'm gonna get motoka, you know. Papa, we drove. Like 5 minutes, I didn't say anything. I was just like, you know, I'm just like nyanga say, like, what's going on, you know? Tabotafika bond. Then I met Antinga, his wife. That was my first time meeting her. Then about 7 years and Sima, I'm like, is this really happening? Like maybe it's a dream or something, you know? Then after that, Tadi and Sima and Pereka studio, Tambombera na finally manje mwana Chaila and ABCD, you know. I was just like, wow. So he gave me the song. So then when going back, he gave me 500. Yeah, transport. He had to drop me. Kwena fikira pa first. So na bwana bwera kawene pa. Kanyimbo na ka mix and nankara I think 2 months in my mixing a change. Kwicha. So after I say that, then I dropped the song.
This was a huge endorsement and a blessing for Yomaps, who had always looked up to Maki 2 as his role model and mentor.
Then he called me. Now you know that kind of feeling, whether you've been pushing for so long, then you see the biggest artist calling you. You know, it was like a nightmare. Like it was. I don't know how I can describe it. How I can describe it.
He was overwhelmed by the gesture and thanked him for the opportunity and the support. He also said that he learned a lot from him and that he was honored to collaborate with him. The rest, as they say, is history. Finally was not only a hit song, but also a catalyst for Yomaps' success. It opened many doors for him and gave him the recognition and the confidence he needed to pursue his musical career. Since then, he has released several other songs, such as Season Younger, System, Commando, Tiliko, Awi, Fatima, and Try Again, among others. He has also won several awards, such as the African Entertainment Award USA for Best Male Artist in 2022. He has also performed at various shows and events, both locally and internationally. Yomaps is indeed a remarkable and inspiring. He is not only a musician, but also a legend. He is Yomaps. But why did Yomaps even start music?
Mulungu samaleta che vision yanazi watsunga kwanisa. Sanga kupase vision mulungu yanazi watsunga kwanisa. No. He knows. So for him to give you that vision, that imagination, he knows that you will accomplish that.
What was his motivation and his vision? Was it for fame or money? Or was it for something else? To answer these questions, we need to understand the context and the background of Yomaps' life. We need to see the world through his eyes and feel the emotions that he felt. We need to hear his story in his own words.
Because I'm not going just to be the first and last. But after me, I'm going to fill up Hero Stadium. I want to build a music school. And the reason why I want to build a music school, the reasons are simple. Looking at where I'm coming from, the challenges that I had. So I want to build a music school that will help young upcoming artists. Those who want to learn how to play violin, piano, guitar, You know, just to maybe to understand how to manage an artist, for example. Those draw, but yeah, you know, those guys could draw zangati the you know, they're not making anything. So I feel like if we do that, that is going to help a lot of people. Not just for me, but everyone. So that's my dream.
You see, in Zambia, there is a lot of pressure on young people to pursue careers that are considered prestigious and lucrative, such as doctors, engineers, lawyers, or accountants. These are the careers that are supposed to guarantee success and stability and earn respect and admiration from others. These are the careers that are supposed to make your parents proud and make your future bright. But I did not want to do that.
You know, and then I go out now, got my parents, but I go back, Trevor, come engineer, Trevor. You know, like, so, who can make a doctor and go no way, you understand? So, had a very tough experience, you know, when I was coming up. It was a very, very tough journey.
Okay.
I did not want to conform to the expectations of others. I did not want to live a life that was not mine.
Said your music is whack. Some said your music is not good. You know, some said maybe ungamvek. You know, yeah, different opinions. You know, and yeah. So the best way is that I told myself to say, you know what, I am the best, and I will achieve whatever I want to achieve. You know, and I kept myself going and you know, trying here and there, you know, pushing, you know, and the greatest things that I always appreciate is that I never gave up.
I wanted to do something different, something that I loved, something that I was passionate about, something that I was good at. I wanted to do music, but doing music was not easy.
Had those times, you know, like when you go on stage, then people back bowing after you know, you feel like, hell no, maybe this is not for me. Maybe I should just quit and do something else, you know.
It was not easy to convince my family and friends that music was a viable and worthy career choice. It was not easy to find the resources and the opportunities to record and produce my songs. It was not easy to deal with the challenges and the struggles of the music industry.
Trust me, mu industry atu muliko kajelas kaja.
It was not easy to cope with the criticism and the rejection that I faced along the way. But I did not give up. I did not give up because music was more than just a hobby or a profession for me. Music was my life. Music was my purpose. Music was my gift. Music was my way of making a difference in the world. Music was my way of inspiring and uplifting others.
You feel?
I was touched. You know, I think Try Again is one of those songs that made people come out openly and tell their story. You know, like what they're going through, you know, different challenges, situations. You know, I was touched. Actually, I talk to people through music. You understand? So that's the thing. So, you know, Try Again is a song that you can, you know, sometimes life, let me say, we go through different challenges, you know. I remember, I think last year, we saw people killing themselves, you know, suicide and ABCD, you know. I think those people didn't have someone to tell them that, you know, things will be fine. You know, you can try again. You'll become better one day, you know. So that's the reason why I decided to do that song.
This is the story of Yomaps. A story of courage and determination. A story of passion and creativity. A story of success and glory. A story of music and magic. But Yomaps' life was not all about music. He also had a personal life, a love life that was full of drama and controversy, a love life that made headlines and sparked debates.
And I think that, yes, I heard the insults. I'm not supporting you on the insults. I think that the major message that you had, or that you were trying to push forward in that conversation, was that they should stop following you.
Yes.
I've never spoken of anybody's relationship, but yours is a different one. Thank you so
Like,
much.
today I just woke up and I was carrying a burden. I came from the living room where I was. I told Mr. Mwanda, this girl is passing through. I could feel you. I could feel your presence within me. I said, this girl is going through a lot. And that's the reason why I made this video.
A love life that broke hearts and shattered dreams. Yomaps was in a long-term relationship with Mwizikanji, a socialite and a mother of 3 children, but their relationship was not a fairy tale. It was a roller coaster of emotions.
To leave me alone, I've moved on. I'm young. I need to live my life.
But what does he do? I left him in Kawa. He would come to Lusaka. Someone who says he doesn't have money, he'll be everywhere. My party, my Jemasoni, my Shani. He would come to Lusaka. He doesn't come home to come and see the child.
Tell your people to leave me alone. Or tell your people to leave me alone. Give them my information about my information. You're talking about me shit. Tell your people to leave me alone. Okay, you're falling up and down.
A storm of conflicts, a battle of egos. Their relationship was plagued by rumors, accusations.
As a couple, I don't expect a man to use words like wife machichite about chimwana chaminecho.
Mwamvera ka iwe Mwizukanji na mvera kuipa.
If I told her to abort the child, why nalia mkulipira nsalamu?
Yeah.
Wali analia and that no she for kulipira damage ndefo kumumba. Ngana imobero kufumia fumu. Taikala munganda. Amwanaka. So those are just something that she created. Yeah. Because me personally, I even went to Dar es Salaam to go and buy a car for her because of the child. So
and scandals. Their relationship was tested by fame, money, and temptation. Their relationship was doomed to fail. Yomaps and Mwizikanji broke up just a few days before their planned kitchen party, a traditional Zambian pre-wedding ceremony. The reason for their breakup was not clear, but there were many speculations and allegations.
I had nothing wrong with taking a picture like that. I had nothing wrong with taking a picture like that.
Kuipusha ushola nuobwalwa only on special ulanwa. Why are you trying to decorate it? If you don't want to be linked to Kubwalwa, stop drinking.
In that situation, because at Nili, my friend moved on long before this
You moved
day.
on, yeah, true.
Okay? He told me the time he came, he said, no, he's got a woman in his life. And I told him, I wish you the best. That just took him to tell me he's got a woman. After I heard stuff, no, they were here. No, I met them here. There was a day I even met them at Lewani Kabo. I was working out in the field. Yeah, I met them as a couple. They were happy. They were there, but we were still together.
Yeah.
If I can call it that, we're still together because we had not officially broke up. And if anything, I expect someone, no, abuela kamba, no, since my parents are now mutengani.
God created sorry. I want to concentrate more on God. Fati when we were Satanists.
No, Munandi Alemona Komuntumbi. Like she was seeing someone else. Yeah. So now I was Nalimuli Yakobat. So Yakobati, Wishe I was is it that I was supposed to wait for them to break up and her comes back to me so that we can settle everything down? Yeah, so I was asking myself.
Welcome to adulthood. Welcome to maturity. Good to see you here.
To say, Ushemfire na balolera, bashita break up first now yomuntu. Then number bakawere kulina, then number tukalanda. So I told myself to say, maybe.
Some said that Yomaps dumped Mwizikanji because he found out that she was still married to her ex-husband and that she had lied to him about her past.
So then later on, she discovered, no, this person was married before.
So first you just knew about the kids without knowing that she was married before?
Yeah,
okay.
She was married before and she was divorced.
Yeah.
You know. So I had to see that one on social media at a certain website. So I wanted to find out from her. you know, and she told me, no, I don't want to talk about that because the father of my kids, what he did to her and all that, that was her explanation. So like, okay, but why Suman was a voice safe? You know, because it's difficult for me, like, the more we are trying to arrange our Chirangamulilo, our wedding and all that, and the more I'm discovering new things, and it's difficult for me.
Some said that Mwizikanji dumped Yomaps because he was cheating on her with multiple women.
I was in a relationship. Imagine, Aunt Miri, you are pregnant.
Yes.
Okay? And then your husband comes to you, uses your car, gets girls, goes and spends nights in the house that you sleep on the bed that you sleep on. He gets girls and then goes to sleep in that same house.
And that he had impregnated another woman. Some said that they both dumped each other because they had irreconcilable differences, and that they had grown apart. Whatever the truth was, their breakup was messy and ugly. It was a public spectacle, a media frenzy, a social media war. It was a source of gossip, mockery, and judgment. It was a pain, a trauma, a tragedy. Mwizikanji was the first to speak out about their breakup. She revealed that Yomaps was the one who left her, and that he had treated her badly. She said that he had abused her physically, emotionally, and verbally. She said that he had neglected her and their daughter, and that he had wasted her time and her money.
We went days, months. We were not communicating. You would just call if you feel like. The only time he came, I got sick, I passed out, my BP was so high. I just woke up, I was at UTH. That was the time that he came.
Oh my God.
I think last week, yeah. I have been with those people. I stayed with them. Those people became my family. But what? I never got any support from that man. I paid rent myself. I provided for my family. I never complained. Just recently, because of Corona, I understood because this person is going through ABCD. This person is going through this and that. Being a woman that works, being a woman that knows my value, I was able to provide for the house. I was able to provide for everyone without complaining. But what does he do?
She said that he had broken her heart and her spirit. She also said that she was bullied and harassed by society.
Oh, I have been mocked. I have been bullied. Okay. At first, it was no, Mwizikanji is ugly, Mwizikanji is fantastic.
Who labeled her as the most ugly person, and that she had almost committed suicide because of the depression.
So much bullying going on, and I just felt like I couldn't do it. So I decided, I planned the perfect suicide for myself. That should explain to you guys, that it was actually a very rough time for me. It was very, very rough. So I took a drive. I put in a full tank, and I just had plans. I wanted to just drive off a cliff, these.
Yomaps also shared his side of the story. He denied all the allegations made by Mwizikanji and said that he was the victim, not the villain.
Yeah, so like when you date someone in a short period of time, then there is that discover someone.
Yes.
Then now, about 6 to 7, 8 months. Mwizikanji didn't tell me that she had kids.
Oh.
Yeah. And the bad part is that even when we went to my parents, they didn't mention that.
How did you find out at Rikwata?
Yeah, so there's a guy, his name is, he's from Luansha. Yeah. But Pamona Mwizikanji, something like that. Yeah, so if you remember last year, there was that picture which went viral. Mwizikanji and I, you wrote off a Ramassam t-shirt.
Yes.
Yeah. So after that, the guy called me. The same guy I used to organize Fiamma shows. The guy called me. Yeah, boy, you are going. We get to an pass school pamopene. Tulisambira pamopene and all that. Oh, okay. Get ready koso. Yeah, inena mwishiwe. Nishale kwata firstborn. So.
Bambi. My dear, my dear, my dear.
Got to my attention to say, "Nishalekwata firstborn." Ate nishalekwata firstborn. So asanjwata. Takweba nishate alikwata wana. Sa no. Tanjwata alikwata wana.
A storm of conflicts, a battle of egos. Their relationship was plagued by rumors, accusations.
It's not that I'm stupid. It's not that I'm stranded. Because I saw his previous post where he was saying, I've got screenshots. We talked about this. He knows about my kids. He knew about everything.
Yes.
So why should it come out now like I should be the bad person? Like, should I kill my children just to please someone?
No.
I love my girls. I love my...
He said that he had loved her sincerely and that he had done everything for her and their daughter. He said that he had respected her and her children and that he had supported her and her dreams. He said that he had left her because he could not tolerate her lies and her secrets.
Because I couldn't trust her like the way Filofonalium trust her.
Which means that you
know, yeah. So
he also said that he was hurt and betrayed by her and that he had forgiven her and moved on.
I will respect the fact that she's the mother of my child. Yeah. Respect her, and I would love if we can make peace, between my family and her family, so that we raise that child.
But are you going to be in your child's life? I'm really interested in knowing that.
Yes, regardless of our differences and all that, I respect that she's the mother of my child, and I will support my child no matter what.
Yeah.
Yes. I think she's innocent, so problem leave.
But the drama did not end there. Yomaps quickly moved on to another woman, Kaidist, a beautiful Ethiopian mod. He flaunted his new relationship on social media, posting pictures and videos of them together and dedicating songs to her. He also proposed to her and announced their engagement. He seemed to be happy and in love, but he also seemed to be insensitive and disrespectful to his ex.
Wish them the best of luck. That same girl that he's with.
Yes.
But even started posting that person, I think 3 months ago. But then posted, no, my new mulam. No, my son, my senate. Let me ask you, how can you feel?
They've even forgotten that they broke your heart.
I kept that to myself. I cried about it. Those people within my circles knew the stuff I was going through.
Yes.
Mwizikanji, on the other hand, did not move on. She remained bitter and angry and continued to attack Yomaps and his new lover. She accused him of being a fake and a fraud and said that he had used her and dumped her. She also accused him of being a bad father and said that he had abandoned his daughter and his responsibilities. She also threatened to expose his secrets and scandals and said that she would make him pay for what he had done to her.
She was telling us he'll come on out with you.
Yeah. And which I know, she told me that I'm going to destroy you. A long time ago, even before that, before I had interview with Ellen, she told me that.
And I'm going to destroy you?
Yeah.
So maybe all these scandals are just to bring you down.
That's the thing. That's the thing, man. Now the thing is that I want to see in the pants. Pushing a chain.
Favor is on you, man. Favor is on you, man.
Yeah.
This is the story of Yomaps and Mwizikanji. A story of love and hate. A story of betrayal and revenge. A story of fame and fortune. A story of drama and controversy.
So my ex sent me a song by Yomaps and it goes like, so vela bwanjo kantamba pa TV yako. Mama, anga kutamba fa TV. Sinangapela kalimots, I changed the channels. Kamba foku mane, sinanga kaka button kasina fela chwana. And how unifesi for your TV and like ile. Elo futhi sinikonda mawala movie. So sinimatamba maningi yoyo baby banda. Shout out mama. Chinjanga channel no lati kuba. Shangwe.
But Yomaps' career was not without challenges and controversies. He also had to face some rivals and enemies who tried to bring him down and tarnish his reputation. One of them was Y Celeba's ambient musician who is also known as the 408 Empire. Kwai Celeb and Yomaps had a beef that started when a video of Yomaps, Mr. Stash, gossiping About Y Celeb in the studio surfaced online.
Landa sungu no mbagairi. We run things. Things don't run me. Like okay, him it was all about insults.
Oh, him he was insulting.
Yeah,
he was insulting who?
Both of us.
Stash. You and Stash.
Yeah.
But you video nakamba kochaniwe.
Ene could be nakamba video.
But when them with him video.
But then them with zokopa like wanakamba nwinangu and then bakopa.
Oh, zokopa.
So bakopa.
Stash anaoneka video.
Stash anaoneka like after Stash akamba benzokopa and then babogeza kuli star. So nambwambeka mungati ndinaone nakamba.
Oh. So super nakungena moyo ngena
so super nabwangena muline.
Kwai Celeb was furious when he saw the video, and he did not hesitate to respond. He posted where he slammed Yomaps and his team. He called them names, such as Kapoli, Chikala, and Mupuba. He accused them of being jealous, insecure, and hypocritical. He challenged them and said that he would teach them a lesson. He also warned them to stay away from him, and to mind their own business.
Don't involve me in that, whatever you call it, whatever. Otherwise, you nyapofi, you can nyapofi. You poo-poo-pofi.
Yomaps was shocked and embarrassed by the video, and he realized that he had made a mistake. He decided to apologize to Y Celeb and to clear the air. He posted a video on his Facebook page where he expressed his regret and his remorse. He said that he was sorry for what he had said and that he had no intention of hurting or disrespecting Y Celeb. He said that he had acted out of ignorance and immaturity and that he had learned from his error. He also said that he respected Y Celeb as an artist and that he wished him well.
This is really bad, and as for me, I was like, okay, this is really bad. And what I did is that I called Y Celeb to say, dude, what I said, maybe we are gossiping about you, but no. But the thing is that there's a like a guy top, and then your name popped up, Yeah, so don't take it personal. But even about thing personal.
Oh, so he got upset for you?
Yeah, he got upset. So I had to apologize to him to say, okay, sorry for that and everything and all that. Yeah. Then I had to do a video again, apologizing, on social media.
Oh, you did a video apologizing to myself?
Yeah, yes.
Hey, what's good? Mwachitashani hapo zona. Okay, a quick one. I saw something trending on Facebook, about Yomaps, Stash, D-Boy, Y Celeb, about what we were talking about. And I think I need to do the right thing. And we need to make peace. As for me, I never thought maybe Y Celeb is going to be offended or upset about what I said, because he's one of that dude I normally talk to most of the time. So I thought anyway, for abantu twalipusana emitima kulaba ati walande chintu limbu itafulo limbu yalafula. So it's always feels good to do the right thing and just to make peace.
This was a mature and humble move by Yomaps, who showed that he was a man of substance, a leader, and a commando. He showed that he was not afraid to admit his faults and to make amends. He showed that he was not interested in petty fights, but in making good music. He showed that he was not a troublemaker, but a peacemaker. This is how Yomaps handled the scandal with Y Celeb. A scandal that could have escalated into war, but ended up being a lesson of forgiveness and reconciliation, a lesson of respect and harmony.